Welcome back to Reality and Chill with Kenny and Nishi. We are going to cover the new season new episode of Beverly Hills. How exciting! I'm so excited it's back.
Season 15, one of the I remember, back in the day when you're like, "Oh, you just wait until Beverly Hills," because I'd started watching and I was already into certain things. You're like, "You got no idea of these women that, you wait, Kendall." And sure enough, I started watching. I was just like, it's such a different franchise to all the others. This is just so glitz and glam. It's so over the top. Um and it's so fun to watch. Come on.
It's
Like,
so fun to watch. Do you remember she, the guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Me and my sister always randomly say they were like she.
She.
He's so
Yeah.
funny. Bring him back. Anyway, yeah, it's an OG franchise. It's one of the best. Like lately, the previous seasons have had a bit of a lull, but I'm hopeful that this season is going to come back strong with our newbies. We've got
Yeah.
Rachel Zoe, and there's another newbie coming. Hey, we haven't seen her yet.
Yeah, it feels like the heydays for me were always when Lisa Vanderpump was there, because there was a certain kind of,
Elevated.
like comedy and everything. But like, even if you remove that and you don't have great storylines, for me, it's just the visual candy of watching it still. You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
and in some ways, like, you can hate watch it as well, like for when different cast members are just, like the way that, with me and my relationship with Kyle in terms of how I view and everything, I've never been a massive fan of Kyle. And so, when I say hate watching, just the fact that she wouldn't share her life and she's on reality TV was so frustrating, even though she was going through a divorce and everything else. So, I'll hand that to her.
I know.
But yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see what happens. I just feel like the couple of previous seasons, like since Rinna left, I felt like it was just not that fun to watch. Like, you're right. We've got the glitz and the glam, which we'll always watch because of that and stuff. But anyway, let's see what happens. Should we start off with the newbie?
Yeah, let's. Yeah, we were only introduced to this one. We know there's two coming, but we just got the one. I have never watched Rachel Zoe on whatever she was doing previously with Bravo.
So the Rachel Zoe project was her show. It was all about her, and she's a stylist. She's like the it celebrity stylist, like number one. Like before Kim K, all of that. Like she was and is it. This is why she's the in girl with all of the celebrities and stuff like that. She was their major styler.
So when was she on Bravo? Like, how did I miss this? Is it before my time? Is this like over 10 years ago?
Yeah. Before your time. So, yeah. Probably maybe even around when you started or just before. When did Rachel? I'll get the date. But yeah, it was a long time ago. When reality TV was still, up and coming. She was one of the, it was around then.
Wow, she's one of the originals.
She actually is. And go on.
Because remember those two sisters? I never used to watch them on reality TV either, but one was like a singer and the other one, and was it Jessica or something that was back in the day before Bravo? It was like you had
Jessica Simpson.
Yeah, so is it that like during that era?
Around then. I think so.
Right.
So 2008, Kenny. When did we meet? Hold on, when did you and I meet? It was
So it would have been like 10, 11 years ago, right? Yeah, it would be like 2015, probably.
I think you and I met 2024. No, sorry. 2000 and... I'm losing track of my... Yeah.
15.
About 15.
Makes sense.
Yeah, around then. Maybe even 14.
14, maybe.
15. No, 15.
So, yeah. And that's, by the way, for anybody watching, that is when my addiction for reality TV began. Nish has given me so much joy. She challenged me. I was like, no, I'm not into that because, that's what Australians do. We're just really judgy without actually having any knowledge or even experiencing it. And then Nish, because she's so emotionally intelligent and in a soft way could communicate, because this is true. I've really thought about this, right? Because there would have been different ways of like going, oh, we're there, but you didn't do that. You're like, oh, okay, well, maybe, you should just try it. And and then see, like, how you feel. Like that, you did it in a soft enough way for me to give it a go, which says a lot about your communication style
Oh, wow.
because of that, I went against my own biases, which were useless and not serving me at all in life, to then open up this world of complete joy. Amazing.
You know what? And you're very open to new things as well, though. So the
This
fact that
is
you
true.
tried it, you know what I mean? Most people would not be open to something like this. And those were the great days of Erica
Oh,
Jane, Pat the Puss.
it may have been because I was taking my mum to America, and you were like, "You should watch Vanderpump Rules because you're going to West Hollywood." Like, we were going to Hollywood.
Yeah,
Oh, we were going to LA. Mum wanted to go to LA, and I was like, "Well, we'll stay in, like, West Hollywood." I can't remember exactly
yeah,
how it came about, but it
something
was
like
like,
that.
"You should watch X or whatever." I
Yeah.
think that's how it happened.
I think so, because then you went to Sir. You actually went to Sir and you saw Max. That's so
It's so
funny.
good. Yeah.
I know.
But
I
yeah,
was
it says a lot, one, about people wanting to try out new things and challenging their own biases, and two, though, the way you bring in that as a safe space for so
yeah,
there's like, like you did it in such a way. So thank God it was you and not somebody else. You know what I mean? Like,
I
because
feel
that
very honored.
now, yeah, you should. It's a big deal. It's like a really big deal in my life.
You really I must say though, it's funny because when you get into something, you really get into something. So I've turned a few people into, couple of franchises. Usually
Yeah.
Beverly Hills is one that I start them on, but you really dug deep and you're like, "Yep, I'm in." You're
I'm
in.
in.
You're like a
I'm
0 to
in.
100 person, right?
It's like, this is true. And it's also the fact that, like, what other thing can you observe behaviors like you can
Yeah.
in this? Like, it's not like, it might not be perfect, but it's the closest we've got to really studying human behavior from my perspective.
Yes, and this
That
is
is, and I'm fascinated by humans.
same,
Like, they're a
same.
fascinating topic. There's nothing more interesting than real life, so to speak. So, yeah.
Absolutely, and this is why you and I bond on this level. Like, there are a few people that I kind of like, talk about it with. I'm like, "Oh, can you believe this happened?" But no, we bond on this level because we love dissecting the human behavior, and we are both fascinated by that.
Exactly, because I think some people are going, "Oh, but it's just like they see all
Drama
the
and
glitz and glam," and
yeah,
it's not about the glitz and glam. Yeah,
no,
we love that. Like, it's nice to have that, and it's nice to have good-looking people as well. I'd rather much
yeah,
look at good-looking people than ugly people. And but, like, it's about the behaviors, it's about people's growth over time, it's about watching people navigate life. Life, we're all in this together, really, and it's like, we're like, "Yeah, like, how are these people going?" Yeah, it's a
yeah.
mess.
And seeing behavior patterns, like, when you watch it across different franchises and there's so many things that happen that you go, "Yeah, okay, it's happening in multiple areas." But yeah,
Yeah.
anyway, do you
Yeah,
know what I
that's
mean?
right.
And we learn
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot.
exactly. You learn a lot.
You learn a lot. What to do, what not to do. Anyways, the Rachel Zoe project was in 2008. See, like, she's OG. That's a long time ago. She did 5 whole seasons with her and her partner, Roger, her ex. And yeah, I forgot she had an assistant, Brad Goreski. He was really cool too. So, anyways, that was like a major hit back
Wow.
then in reality TV world. And so, the fact that it took this long for them to get her back, I don't know. Guess timing wasn't right, but I'm loving seeing her on screen again. She seems exactly the same, to be honest. Like, she's very calm, cool, collected, but when she talks, she's very direct. And just
Mm.
beautiful to watch because she's a stylist. So head to toe, she's always done up like that's just her thing. But yeah, getting to watch her integrate with the Beverly Hills crew is going to be
It was
great.
seamless. Her integration, seamless. Like, just not trying too hard. Clearly a seasoned reality person. Like, she's just somebody that was super honest, not trying to create drama, but keeping it real, and shared where she was at with her divorce. So I'm already a fan, and that was within about 15 minutes. I was like, yeah, she's perfect. She's perfect for this set of women. Um, yeah, I'm really I'm really stoked that she's joined because it has been a bit stagnant for a few seasons now. So let's see what she brings to the table. Hopefully some humor, because we're kinda lacking it a little, I feel, these days.
We are, aren't we? There's no
Mm.
one that's, like, super funny on there, but I think she'll be
It's
just effortlessly funny because she's so direct,
because
you
I
know?
think Sutton is a naturally funny person, but the timing's so off that I really love Sutton,
Yeah.
and obviously who's the other girl that's joined, like, Sutton's friend? What's her
Bose.
name again? No, no, no.
Jennifer Tilly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jennifer
2 of them
Tilly as
are
well. Like, I'm leaning on those 2. I hope they kind of, and Kathy, obviously. Actually, there is some
Kathy.
funny people. What am I talking about? It's actually
Yeah.
been
Oh,
pretty fun. Yeah.
Kathy she's a gift that keeps on giving, like, I just really
Yeah.
hope she stays. How about Kathy just quickly they were at lunch and she's just looking at herself in the butter knife, and she's looking at her
So good.
and then she rips out some scissors and she's cutting something on her hat, and she's just so funny. She's bloody hilarious.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a shtick like it does when I see, some the other housewives, where it's like, oh, they know that this will get a laugh, and so they put it on a bit more. I just feel like Kathy is Kathy. Like, I think that's who she is through and through. Yeah.
Yeah,
I really dig
absolutely.
her.
Yeah, no, even when, when she was cutting the thing, I think she thought that the cameras wouldn't catch it, and when Carl called it out, she quickly put it away. It's like, dude, you have that many cameras around, but this is why we love Kathy. See,
Yeah.
actually, the shtick thing? I feel like sometimes Jennifer Tilly, like, as funny as she is, I feel like it's a bit
Ah.
of a shtick for her.
Well, there you go. I'll look out for that more. But yeah, you could be quite right there. So I haven't
I
picked
love her
that up
though.
yet. But like,
Mm,
yeah, once you become aware of the shtick, you can't not see it. Like, then
yeah,
it's like frustrating to watch that person, because it's like, oh, this is set up. Like, just be yourself,
yeah,
It gets
yep,
really frustrating
yep.
when somebody's got a shtick. So I'm going to look out for it though. And I really, Jennifer Tully, please, like, you're better than that. So
I know, she's, like, again, really authentically, like, just quirky, and I don't know. I actually missed her this episode. I was, like, waiting for her to come. I was like, "Wait, where is she?" But she didn't
where
show up.
was she?
I
It's
don't know.
kind of funny because like, I feel like I've got mixed things in my head with watching the promo and then watching the episode, because like,
Yeah.
we haven't watched Beverly Hills for a while. It's exciting. I knew it was coming. I can't believe it's here that quick.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I didn't know it was actually going to be this week. Did you know it was going to be this week?
No, I didn't. I was like, "Oh my
No.
gosh, I'll have to watch it." Yeah.
Like, they promoted, it's interesting because they promoted Southern Charm, right? They'll say, oh, and we knew when Salt Lake City was coming on. So it's interesting that they don't even need to promote Beverly Hills. It's just such a loved franchise.
It's a
Like,
staple.
it's
It's
a
like
staple. It is. It really is.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I know.
Maurizio, we have to talk about him. Oh, he's grossing me out at the
I
moment. He is grossing me
know. What
out.
is going on? Like, I used to love Maurizio. I was like, he's just so cool, so effortless, such a sweet husband, and it's just, like, it's going from, like, worse to worse. Like, it's get so bad. I
Like,
actually yeah, go on.
who is talking, like, what friend? Because he's obviously got a great ex-wife and great kids that would be saying, "Dad, what are you doing?" Right?
Yeah.
So what friends are in his ear allowing this stuff to happen? Because for the most part, what we're seeing is actually pretty good people that be influencing him. How is it that he could get so off track with these crazy, like, what he's wearing and stuff? He's going through a complete meltdown. Like,
It's
I feel like it's a classic, like,
midlife crisis.
midlife crisis. Yeah.
It is.
It's
It's like
gross. It's so
textbook.
gross.
It's
Oh, it's
so sad. And I mean, I loved the girls just chit-chatting about it, like the daughters and stuff like that. And
yeah.
Portia, she's so grown up now. But yeah, Portia just going, "Yeah, my dad's just being in his hoe phase. He's in his hoe
He's
era." Like, poor girls having to see that though. Like,
yeah.
anyway,
It's
I
just
mean,
it's so weird. It's just like, why do you need to kiss people in public? Like, just, you can kiss them,
yeah,
but
do what you want behind closed doors.
you're a public figure. Like, and you've got like a 1,200 children.
The
1,200
paparazzi,
females,
right. The paparazzi are following this like nobody's
Did you
business.
see the one where the girls, like,
Yes.
jumped up? Like, it's so gross. It's like
It's like, I didn't know. I didn't know. I mean, do they like, what's your thoughts on that, right? This is a narrative that keeps coming up, even with PK's
I
one.
can't. I
Like,
can't.
PK, oh, yes, he didn't know. And then Kyle defending PK straight away about that thing. Like, oh, yeah, I found that gross as well. Cause I'm like, I mean, I know that the paparazzi is shady and all of that sort of stuff, but like, you guys know that these divorce is like a hot topic right now. It's all so fresh in this last year or whatever it
You
is.
have daughters.
You
That's
have
all.
daughters, you have kids.
Like, I
Like,
feel like this is a payback because she was with her lesbian lover, even though they weren't, like, there were certain things obviously that
yeah,
went down. Do you remember, like, if you think back to those scenes where his parents were there and she'd had a tattoo and he couldn't handle that, like, he was losing control? So
yeah,
she's been a woman that's put up with affairs. Actually, Kyle,
yeah,
I love you. I'm coming around now. I feel, again, my empathy. See, when it's with women, like, I get quite
yeah,
um, so yeah, so she's been putting up with that for so long, and then when she did break free, she's fallen for this gorgeous girl,
mm,
can't talk about it, gets a tattoo. He's, like, losing control, and then this is his way of punishing her. That's what it could
mm,
be. Just one theory I'm
yeah.
putting out there. Because why else? Like, how else does this fit in?
I don't know. The only other thing I can think of is the midlife crisis situation where he's just
But there's a midlife crisis, and this is cruelty. Like, this is kind of like a midlife crisis means that you still think you're hot and you do that, and you might be caught every now and then being a dick, right? But he's, like, flashing it around. Like, this is
yeah.
so I think PK, obviously, in his ear as well, PK hates Dorit, hates her. Like,
Yeah, I know, it's so sad. That's even more sad for me to watch, I reckon, because
yeah, I agree.
at least I feel like with Maurizio kind of has some sort of respect for his family and Kyle. Like, he's still it's underlying, like, he will say, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean for you to say that," or whatever. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. He's just seems a little bit more different. Whereas I feel like with PK, he's just like, "Well, I'm just gonna do what I want when I want and deal with it." All right, like he's a bit of an asshole about it, I
He
think.
is. No,
Yeah,
like, he is 100%. He doesn't care.
he just
He
doesn't care.
doesn't like her. He hates her. He
He can't
actually
stand her.
he can't stand her.
And it's like, come on, have some respect. This is the mother of your children. And with Dorit and PK situation, those kids are a lot younger.
The young kids.
They're young. They're like primary
Like,
school age pretty much.
he's
Like
11, and how old is the
Phoenix, I
little
reckon,
girl?
is probably 9. I reckon they're very close in age, only a couple of
Mm.
years. But like kids at that age are super switched on. They know what's
Soup
going on. But they're still so vulnerable because they're not adults. Like they're still so like young and innocent and
It's
immature.
a confusing time. It's a
Yeah.
very confusing time, like, at that 11-year-old kind of phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, he really needs to handle it with more care. Like, it's really reckless what he's doing. Um,
Agreed. I think he's in the party scene. I think he's dragging, like, proper party scene, as in drugs and
yeah,
everything. I'm gonna call it out. I think he's just gone back into this party, boys. He's got probably substance abuse issues.
yeah,
He's not there at all for his family. His family is not in any way a priority. And then I think he's dragging Mauricio when he can down that path. That's what it
yeah.
looks like.
Yeah, I think
Anyway,
so.
the big accusations, but, you know,
They are big accusations, but look, could definitely
if it
be
quacks
true.
like a duck, yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
saying it's a possibility, it's a theory. I love talking theories, and that is a theory I have.
yeah,
Yeah,
no, that's fair. I just hate seeing these girls go through this with these grown men who are just seriously.
when
Like,
there's kids
there's kids
involved and
involved. That's when it starts to become so ick. We've talked about this in so many episodes, different franchises. When there's kids involved, it's like it's just really truly heartbreaking. It's not fun to watch anymore when it comes to
it is, and what's really sad for me even more so is that as women, we should be banding together because that is
yeah.
bad behavior from the men, and that's not Kyle is I've always thought Kyle's a bit of a boys' girl, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
she'd rather be in with Maurizio and, PK
Mhm.
than, like, be there for Dorit. Like, it's
Yeah.
really shitty.
Yeah, I agree with you.
It's like a double down with Cole, because Cole, it would rather be the cool girl. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
yeah, and you know what's funny? I've always loved Kyle, but I agree with you on this because I can't quite wrap my head around why she is being so mean to Dorit and not banding together. Like, you are both going through a divorce at the same time, like literally the same situation, essentially, at the
yeah.
same time, which is so unusual. Why aren't they just banding together? Why?
It makes me sad for women. It is one thing that you've got these men behaving badly, but you're both mothers. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like women should, yeah, like this is tragic.
Why
Come
is it
on.
though?
Come
What
on, ladies. Like,
I know. What do you
I
think it is? Because I can't quite put my like, is it that she just wants to be in with the guys and PK and have a laugh with PK?
well, this is the theories, right? So I want to put forward a theory that for Kyle, being the cool chick is more important than being a friend. So, like, maybe not to the same extreme as Sally and Vanita, but we've got an annoying person, which is Dorit, Vanita, both highly into fashion and like quite highly strung. And
Yep.
then you've got like the kind of the chick that just wants to be at the parties and is all about like, I mean, I know Kyle's not drinking and stuff at the moment, but like in the cool group, or just
Yeah.
wants to hang out with the cool people.
Mm,
And you know, when it suits her, is dismissive then to somebody that's not as doing well in the scene, so to speak. She's sold
really?
out.
That's your
That's a
theory.
theory. It's a theory.
See, my theory is that when, Dorit a couple of reunions ago, I feel like it all stemmed from then when Dorit exposed the text messages that Kyle said. Remember Kyle said, "Hey, let's just not
And
talk about
fair
this in the
enough.
reunion," and then Dorit exposed the messages, and then that did not sit well with Kyle, and I feel like ever since then she's like, "I can't trust
Punishing.
you," and it's punishing. Yeah, that's what I
Because
reckon.
but remember they hadn't had a friendship for a year, and that's what Dorit was saying. Like, you have been dismissive of me, and now you're trying to suddenly, oh, but let's not talk about this at the reunion. And she's like, I'm not putting up with that. Like, that was her making a
Yep.
stance. Like,
Yep.
you can't suddenly, after not talking to me for a year, act like I'm not going to say we've not been getting along for a year. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like, that's
and
weird.
dictate what I'm going to say in a reunion. You can't just
Exactly.
try and manipulate the
No, that's
storyline, and I feel
yeah.
like those Richards sisters, as much as I love Kathy, I know that she can be very much puppet master behind the scene. Like, she's a switched on
Definitely.
lady. She's a
That's why Kyle's anxious around her family, is
Yeah,
because it is all of those behaviors of control
yeah,
and like in the scene, like in the actual Hollywood scene, not the stuff that we
yeah.
see on the surface, like
No, no, no.
really kind of like
Yeah.
yeah. There's anyway, it's a great theory. And so Dorit's never been part of that scene. And
No.
so for her, there's no, because she doesn't really have any value to Kyle, who's still so into that kind of way of thinking. The value should be, it's not transactional. She's a friend. She's going through a divorce. Have some empathy, for God's sake. You yourself are going through it. Women band together. Like, you say you're a girl's girl. Like, walk the walk.
Yeah, I hear you.
Mm. Good, good, like, just throwing around a few random stuff there. I love
Yeah,
it.
nice. I know. Love the theory. Who else have we got? Erica Jane. I love Erica.
Erica Jane, you know, with her ex-husband now going to prison for what, 7 years. I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm still not that into her.
Into her.
Yeah. I haven't been into her for a few seasons. I
Really?
love how she looks, but I just think there's something really, like, cold about her.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think she's amazing that she's a survivor and she's managed to, you know, keep it together, but, like, yeah, there's something about her that's, like,
She's definitely
just
cold.
cut off, yeah.
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 She's always been like that. Hey, she doesn't really, the only time she's really had to open up was this whole Tom Girardi situation. That's because it was everywhere. She didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
But it's very much about her looks and stuff. Look, I love Erica. I think I've kind of loved watching this new chapter in her life, to be honest. Like,
Mm.
going from that glitz and glam and all this money in the world from her partner, but now she's, like, doing it on her own. I kind of like seeing the independent version of her. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Apparently this season, her, Dorit, and Kyle get into it, which,
Yeah, I think she's on Kyle's side, right? For sure, I bet.
is she? She's really, I thought she's been more team yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see. But
We'll see.
yeah, we'll see. I feel like, people like Sutton that are awkward or, like she's about the pecking order. So it's really obvious who she's gonna line up with because she's always like thinking
Yeah, strategically.
strategically.
That's
And
true.
that's who she is. She is a survivor, but, like, I kinda wanna see people with more heart, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I
Yeah.
that and so that's and I wanna see that develop more, so I don't have much hope for her. I feel like that's not the direction she's heading at all. I think she's sort of sealed that off long ago. Um,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if who's gonna get along with Rachel Zoe, because this whole she's a fashion queen. Um,
Dorit, I've heard Dorit and her get along straight away. Like Bose,
yeah,
like you know how Bose and Dorit really clicked? Apparently Dorit and her really click. And they've got a true
uh,
friendship straight off the bat. So that could be really interesting if people are coming in and understand that it's unfair. You know how sometimes if you see injustice, you'll automatically go to the underdog to
yeah,
support and help them. And I feel like that's both. She's got heart and
yeah,
maybe that's the same for Rachel as well, where it's like I'm a little bit like that. If I see an injustice and I see somebody's being picked on, I will automatically want to go and
exactly,
support that person, you know? So
absolutely.
hopefully, which shows a bit more heart in Beverly Hills rather than just status and, you know,
Yeah, that's
all of
very
the
true.
other stuff. So
Yeah, I do actually do really like Bose. I think she's like a really cool chick. Like, she's so smart, and she just says what she thinks, and she backs, like, she doesn't go by what's trending or what all the other girls think. Like you said, she's got heart, and she's just like, no, I want to back up Dorit. I don't care that you guys are all sort of chirping in my ear. I'm gonna go in, and she's been such a good loyal friend. She's a girl's girl, in my opinion. Like,
yeah, I really like her as well. Like what I found last season is her using corporate speak would annoy me. Now I don't care. Now I'm like, whatever, Bose. Like, I don't know how it's happened, but like, I really dig her. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to seeing more of her story this season. I think she is actually dealing with one of the doctors on Married to Medicine around her fertility treatment. So I
oh,
think there's going to be a crossover there. Yeah.
oh, that's cool.
Mm,
That's crazy. Her
yeah.
partner seems cool. They seem like they're in a really good place. Keely? They seem like they're in a really good place. And I really like
Yeah.
her daughter. Her
I
daughter's
love her
such a
daughter.
sweetheart, so mature,
Yeah.
and gorgeous girl. So yeah, really happy for Bose. And who else? I was gonna bring someone else up now. I've forgotten. Who else do we have? Is that everyone?
Have we missed anybody?
Have we
Be
mi
terrible. Could you imagine if we had like it's a bad look? I think that's everybody.
I think that's everyone. It's because we wing in this one. We didn't write any notes for Beverly
We
Hills.
don't need to.
You don't
Like,
really
it's,
know.
and like in terms of really what happened, it's just, you're going to have that, like, that initial garden party. It's really just about their outfits and chatting and how beautiful the table setting in is and all the things we're used to seeing. It's really just to get it started, right? So,
I know. Watch this space. And then, yeah, I can't wait to see the other new girl. Apparently, she's really annoying.
well, we know how that goes down in Beverly Hills. You know what I mean? Like, if it's a bit of an upstart, like, it just gets shut down so quick. So,
Yeah, she brags about her money. Have you heard?
no.
Yeah, she brags a little bit about her money. So I think she's like rich, rich, and self-made. But I think she's one of those. You remember I think it was like the OC, there was that chick, or was it Beverly Hills? And she's like, oh no, it was
D
Beverly Hills, D whatever.
Deanna.
Yeah, and she's
Deanna,
like
whatever. I watch her sometimes on a
25,000.
podcast.
Hope she's got
Yeah.
a podcast. She's like, yeah, did you know
Yeah.
25,000? Yeah, that I think she gives off that kind of vibe, as in just, yeah, a little bit too
Oh,
flat.
it's gross in any scene. Like, I don't know if it's because we're Australian, but like, it's something that no matter where you're at in life, whatever your station, anything that's too showy and trying to show off is just gross. Like,
Yeah,
come on.
I
Like, yeah,
know,
so
but
I've heard she's an influencer and that's what she does.
oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Mm.
I think I love how we're like, "I've heard this." Okay, yeah, let's see
Yeah.
how
All
Beverly
right,
Hills
good
is back.
stuff.
I'm right.
Yeah,
Alright, let's
beautiful.
wrap it
Good
up
one,
there.
Nish.
See ya.